Hello, what's going on? It's day 39. It's 4 p.m. What am I doing? What did I do today? I woke up with my girlfriend's house, so I'm leaving right now. Let's see what I did last night actually. I built some Legos. I got McDonald's with my girl. I'll add some clips in I'll just add some clips in right now actually. Pause. What? What should we?
I think I just want one cheeseburger.
Okay, could I just get 4 regular cheeseburgers and then can I get a medium Sprite? Do you want a drink?
Is that open?
Oh yeah, that'll be all.
Dude, this sounds like...
I'll have refill up here at the first minute for you.
Thank you.
You gon' touch the sky, you gon' touch the sky, baby girl. Test the
I'm honestly in the same fit as yesterday, same clothes, because I just went to the grad party afterwards. I went to my girlfriend's house, so that's really what I've been doing only. I've been really liking making these YouTube videos. It's been getting a decent amount of comments on these. Keep leaving the comments, bro. I love replying. I love talking to the comments. I've been really liking meditation recently. Like, honestly, that's what I've been obsessed with. It's just sitting there and meditating a lot. It's real hot out in my car, but I have AC, thankfully. But I think that's really all I got to say for now. Maybe I'll throw in some gym content in here, but yeah, I guess that's really it. I'm gonna preface this off too. I drank for a little bit. I've only done weed and I've done shrooms. I haven't done needle shit. I haven't done fent. I haven't done pills. So these titles are a little bit broad, but it's just because I'm technically sober of everything. It's not a lie. But I've been seeing some comments where it's like, you don't look like you use needles. I'm gonna just make it clear, I don't use needles. I never use needles, I never use pills. I just really abused pot for about 2 years, and I brought this up in one of my videos, but I'm not expecting everybody to watch every video. I started off on carts. I was really addicted to carts. I would be smoking like a cart a day, every day for a while. Not a cart a day, like I would finish a cart maybe 2 to 3 days. And then I was like that for a while, and it was really bad. Like I couldn't stop hitting my cart everywhere, just because I got really used to hitting it at work. And I switched to bud, and I was smoking out of a pipe for a while. In my senior year, I was smoking pipe bowls, 24 bowls a day, every day. And then I got onto joints after my sister turned 21, and I had a good supplier. If you're a cop, you can hear that. I got it from Blank. And then I got really on joints throughout my winter quarter of college, and I was really hammering joints. I was talking like 5 joints, like 2 joints a day, every day. So I'm slowing down. I feel at peace. I feel calm. I think I can talk clearer. I'm gonna start trying to talk a little bit slower in these videos too, just because I realized that previously when I was talking way too fucking fast. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the content, and maybe I'll throw in some gym content. If we're watching, let me know if we like the gym content, because I can get some more videos in there. Honestly, just explaining form and what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. I think the next video will be a gym breakdown of the sets I do, and maybe I'll do a whole gym related video, because I know a decent amount. So let me know if you can fuck with that, and I'm gonna cut out, maybe throw in some gym content, but I'll see you guys when I get back. Peace. Hey, what's going on? Again, I'm back. So, what just happened? I just got back from the gym, and I got back from the gym, I cleaned my car, I went to Taco Bell. You know, basic gym stuff. I just deep cleaned my car though, so it's like actually clean. And brother, am I tired. For some reason, I'm about to go play Fortnite. Maybe I'll try to add a little Fortnite win in here. Maybe I'll do a little Fortnite montage. I probably won't, but dude, I'm just so tired right now for some reason. I feel real calm in my head. I've been feeling better, but like, damn. Like, actually, damn, am I tired. I haven't been thinking about much today, honestly. I don't have much to say. These days of me just off work, I've been actually kind of mindless and dumb. I don't even know what's going on. I don't want to look for new employment, bro. I've been working at the same job, some farm-to-table job, forever, for like a year now, bro. It's where I got everything borderline. After Dairy Queen, I worked at this farm-to-table job, and it was nice. I learned everything about it. I know from restaurants, so I learned from hosting to expoing, basically everything I learned at this restaurant. And I just feel like I'm being low-key cut out. So I just didn't want to, I'm not trying to get too deep into it, but I basically just didn't want to host anymore because I felt overqualified, but I'm only getting 12 hours. And that's okay, but I mean, like, I have 5 days off. I've been appreciating, like, building Legos and stuff and, like, hanging out with my friends, but it's like I'm not doing much, you know. I feel like I'm not making any money. I feel pretty stagnant. I've been appreciating being sober, though. I'm real sober. I'm pretty sure this is day 39 now. Yeah, this is day 39. Let me just kind of explain what it's feeling like. My issue now, I guess, with explaining what this feels like is that I kind of forgot what it's like to be high. So on day 39, currently, like, I was sitting here in Taco Bell and I was talking to my friend, and I wasn't, like, I guess, disassociating. I felt super in my own body, but I was just stuck staring at this refresher, like this weird fruit refresher. And I was just really thinking about how, like, it's not even fruit, it's just sugar, how it's all just refined sugar, and how it literally is lying to you. It's literally lying to you, trying to say it's sugar. I've been trying to say it's fruit. It's not fruit. They just put fruit on the little thing to try to lie to you, bro. I've been just locking in with meditation too. I've been meditating a lot, so I feel like I'm getting quieter, or I feel like I'm getting way more calm. Like, the thoughts in my head are starting to be a lot less quiet, a lot more quiet. I feel like my anxiety is lessening too, or I didn't have anxiety about it. I guess I did have, like, mild anxiety off pot without realizing. I think a thing with weed, if anyone's trying to get off weed, is that when you're actually smoking pot, you don't necessarily realize a lot of the defects or the bad parts of it until you stop. And that makes sense. That's just like addiction. But then when, yeah, like, you don't really realize how bad that shit is until you're stopping. Like, when you actually stop, you just realize, like, damn, really, I didn't ever need this. It's just kind of pointless. I think I'm just at a point almost 40 days in where I don't know if I'm ever going to start again. Maybe I will, but just the way I've been feeling so far off these 40 days is pretty unreal. Like, even just feeling my hair in the wind is nice. I feel like I'm actually, like, seeing stuff for the first time. It's specific, and I don't mean to sit here and get preachy necessarily, but even just, like, feeling like I'm noticing a lot. And now this is probably from the meditation and from stopping pot, but I think it's sort of connected because it's way easier for me to stop. It was way easier for me to start meditating and start looking into all these things and start journaling a lot more once I got off pot. So I think the differences between pot is not necessarily that there's going to be much of a change immediately or much of, like, thought of a change, is that it takes a while. Like the withdrawals, I think a lot of people get mixed up. Like, they'll stop for like 2 weeks and be like, I feel the exact same. But that's just the withdrawals. That's it. Like, your brain is still, like, trying to heal. It has to repair itself. It's not like one of those things where it's a 1 or 2 week process. Because even when I think back to what I felt like after just 2 weeks of stopping, I guess I didn't feel much different than I did when I was smoking weed. But 40 days in, or 39 days in, 40 is tomorrow, even just feeling, like, the warmth of the sun on my face, or, like, just seeing somebody carry, like, a bag down this beautiful trail next to me. listening to music, driving my car, cleaning my car, I've realized I'm a lot more clean off pot too, because it's really easy to sit there and smoke weed in your room and not do anything. So stopping smoking weed is a big thing, where I can clean myself a lot more. I keep my car way more clean. I'm way more locked into diet. I know I keep saying the same things, but I just hope if anybody's watching this, hopefully maybe this gives them even just the push to maybe just start like a little break. Like, maybe you don't have to stop forever. Maybe not everything has to be super permanent in your life. Maybe it can be for just a moment or just like a blip in time. You can stop, you can see what it's like to be here. I feel like being sober, I literally feel like somewhere else. And I'm not against thinking that maybe it's not me being sober, maybe it's me meditating, and maybe it's me the amount I've been meditating recently, but I've just been feeling super, super, super clear. And maybe it's because it's summer. This is a hard thing for me to tell, because I was smoking a lot of weed during winter, and now that it's summer, I've completely stopped. Completely. Nothing in my body right now besides just water. I have not done a single drug in the last 40 days. No vape, no alcohol, no weed, no needles. I never did needles. But yeah, I think it's truly just an interesting feeling. I think it's truly interesting. It's almost hard to explain how it feels, but I hope that everybody can feel the way I'm feeling right now. Now, I've also been thinking maybe it's not everyone's route to be sober. Maybe some people are supposed to be Cali sober. Well, if you don't know what that is, it's where you're just smoking weed or you're not doing anything else, or you're like just like doing a drug that isn't hurting you per se. And I'm not against the idea, but I can just tell that for what's working for me right now is not doing anything. Maybe I was never even supposed to be doing anything and I just went down the wrong path at the wrong time. But I'm also like, I don't know. I'm trying to think really about my experiences with weed, because I did have a lot of good social and funny experiences with pot. But thinking back, like, I think the moments I think the main thing about being sober too is it's like peaks when you're alone. So like when you're with friends and stuff, I think that's where like the pot and the sober comes in, like the pot and the weed and the drugs want to come in. And that's when like the dopamine comes out, basically, is like being able to do it with friends. And then when you're alone, it feels a lot worse. But I think what's cool about being sober is if you're kind of alone more of the time, I would say like if you're alone a lot, I would say it's probably worth, or if you're just spending a lot of time alone doing a lot of things alone, I would say it's definitely worth getting sober, just because you spend like a lot of time in your head. So if the time in your head is really really clouded constantly and you're being pulled away by everything, it just really solos you out and it makes it just harder to live. I think everyone knows that. The hard part isn't recognizing this, the hard part is stopping. If anyone's watching, dude, the only hard part is just the first 3 to 4 weeks, trust me. First 3 or 4 weeks is hell. It's hell. 28 days of hell. But if you can put yourself through 28 days of hell, you will get better. That's it. Like, over time, and relapsing is not an issue, bro. Like, just being able to stop. Like, my issue with relapsing, I'm gonna just stay on this topic. My issue with relapsing too is, like, let's say you stop doing something for 28 days, and that's the issue with these sober apps as well. Let's say you stop smoking for 28 days, right, and then you smoke once, and your whole day's reset. It puts that feeling in your head like you just failed or you did something horrible, but it doesn't give you the feeling like, damn, I really didn't do it for 28 days and I did it once. Like, I feel like these apps should be focused and prioritized way more on not resetting your days, more just doing it like, oh, you've only smoked once in 28 days, because that's pretty good still. Like, and I'm not saying you should smoke, but I'm saying, like, if you do end up breaking your chain, you shouldn't hate on yourself, you shouldn't get down. I just think a huge part of this is just also self-confidence, not getting down on yourself. I think that's really it for the video, guys, but I guess end recap I would want to say is that self-confidence is important, to not get down on yourself. I would say, like, really focus on getting in your own head and figuring out what is good for you and what you need. I think, again, I'm going to say this the third video in a row, I think everyone should be meditating. I think if everybody keeps meditating and starts, dude, look at me. I think if everybody starts meditating and keeps meditating, it could actually severely help them. And yeah, I think that's it. Meditate more, figure out stuff about yourself. So, meditate more, figure out what's good for you. Maybe stop doing all drugs for a little bit just to test it out. Struggle's good. Get uncomfortable in there. Get uncomfortable in your own head. And yeah, anything meditate more, guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow on day 40. Thanks for watching. Peace out.